Welcome, beautiful beings of light, beautiful, radiant beings of love. How are you all doing? Oh my goodness, what a wild ride this is right now. I'm staying firmly planted here in my heart. I just felt to bring a light language transmission for you today because at the moment, to be honest, there are days when I just am in pieces, or it feels like I'm in pieces, or can't find my center, and then I come back into like more strength than ever before, and I'm on fire, and then it goes through another like collapse, and then another rise, and a collapse and a rise. What is going on? So I'm here today feeling strong, clean, clear, and ready to bring you a transmission because I feel like we need a bit of extra support at the moment. We need to be really grounded, really centered, and in our hearts more than ever right now because there's a lot going on. So before I start, I just want to say welcome to all those who are newcomers to my channel, and all, if you're watching for the first time, welcome. I welcome you here. If you're watching with curiosity, thinking what on earth is a cosmic priestess, what on earth is light language, then I invite you to just have an open mind. This is not really explainable in terms of logic. This is a gift of my soul, and this is something I'm here to bring as a transmission of high consciousness, of unconditional love, to really assist people through their awakening processes and us on our ascension journey, me included. I'm included in this, and so when I bring through these transmissions, it assists me and hopefully you. I get so much positive feedback, so I'm grateful that it is assisting you. Thank you for telling me. And as always, if you're commenting, if you're regulars here, I love you so much, and I'm so grateful to have you here with me. And I love your comments. I love reading. I read every one of your comments, and I'm just always amazed at how when we share, we know we're all in this together, and that what I'm speaking to you about from my heart and my personal experience is, you know, an affirmation that I'm not the only one, that we're going through this wild ride together, and wherever we are on our paths is perfect. And if you resonate with my videos, then maybe you're in a similar part of your path to me, and we're in it together, and we are rising together. We are expanding, growing, evolving as we came here to, and all is in divine perfection, even at times if it feels like that it's not, because you know it does feel like that at times. And so I'm grateful for all of you here, whether you're new or you're regular. Thank you. Thank you. And so I just want to share a short bit about what I'm going through, and then bring through light code transmission for us all, because there's some really rocky energies going on. I don't know if you can feel it. If you're not and you're having plain sailing as always, great. This can still assist you. I know some of you are having a beautiful, smooth sailing ride in this lifetime or this part of your journey, and I'm absolutely thrilled for you. And then some of us are going through some quite deep challenges on this part of our path, and I certainly am. And I know it's all, you know, meant to be. I keep reminding myself whenever I go into a bit of a meltdown, I try and come out, zoom out to the highest perspective. You know, I'm the vastness of source, having this now moment, having this experience to heal, grow, evolve, expand, and everything is perfect. You know, but I have to say that I've been thrown in sort of into deeper waters, let's say, than I've ever been before. And to be quite honest with you, it's new territory for me. And sometimes it feels like I've been plunged into shark infested waters, if I'm going to be completely honest. And so this is bringing me into absolute new levels of strength, self-mastery, self-empowerment, and resilience, and helping me expand my awareness to really see the truth of that everything exists here. There is a whole spectrum of energies here, and there's nothing bad or wrong. And sometimes we have to meet some of these really dark energies to come more into our mastery and discernment and sort of dexterity, you might say, as for our gifts, to use our gifts and to help the collective. And so I've been going through quite a lot, and some days I've been, well, over the last, say, few weeks, as we're coming into July, I don't know if you've been feeling this, But some days, and some of you have been emailing me and telling me, so I know I'm not alone here. There are days where you just crumple up and think, I don't know who I am. I don't know what is going on here. I've lost my footing. I've had days that I've never experienced in my entire life before, that I've had in the last few weeks, where I've honestly questioned everything. At times I felt like I've lost all trust, felt completely unsafe, like deep-seated fears have come up. And I've been, I don't know what to do here. This is new waters, this is new territory. And I know I'm not alone. I know I'm supported. I know everything's happening for me. I know I'm not a victim here. But what the is going on? Like, where's the light? Where's my team? You know, it's almost like going into that real feeling of separation again. And I'm thinking, what? What's going on? I know I'm not separate. And so why am I feeling cut off? Why am I feeling this I can't even put it into words. I don't know if you, are any of you going through this? I mean, I feel great today, so I've pulled myself back even stronger, and that's what I'm finding I have to do. I know that this is really, so I have to really be in my truth and be in my sovereignty, and come into even more strength than I've ever known before, to do what I came here to do and stand for the truth I came here to do, to not waver, to not falter, to know that sometimes all of this is a gift to help us. What is the term? From grit to grace, right? It's the grit that becomes the pearl. It is alchemy. It is divine alchemy. Let's face it. This is absolute divinely perfect, but it can feel so intensely painful and discombobulating and disconcerting sometimes. I felt very unnerved by some of the energies I've been experiencing that are nothing I've experienced before. But then I do come back stronger. I rise again. I feel like, oh yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm having this experience right now as the vastness of source. And so I've been finding that, I think I mentioned this in my last video, and to be honest, I always mention this, you know, about the embodiment process is not comfortable, and to be embodied, we need to be in our bodies, grounded to the earth, centered in our pillar of light. And these, our spiritual and daily practices are vital now more than ever. And in fact, I've had to step up my practices even more, really doing the pillar of light, really feeling, going right down into the crystalline core of Mother Earth, really feeling roots from the soles of my feet coming down into the earth, feeling strong in my center, really taking up full occupancy here in my body. Taking deep breaths and knowing that all is well. And so if you're going through this, I'm with you, and I just want to bring through an encouraging message that, you know, we're in this together, and this is a part of our path, it's a part of our evolution. And this alchemy is turning the lead into gold, is turning this pain and our wounding into our power. And we will get through this, right? Because it's all part of the hero or heroine's journey. It is all part of what is, we'll look back on one day and go, oh yeah. So we can shine more fully and be more embodied as our light, and have the skills that we need to navigate our life path and fulfill our role here, whatever that might be. And obviously, as a healer, as a priestess, that involves a lot of navigation through different realms and healing of other lifetimes where I was a healer and priestess, and integrating all of those wounded parts back into the wholeness of who I am. It's often the path of the feminine. It's like the descent of Venus, isn't it? Or Inanna, going down into the depths of the underworld and then rising again as the morning star. Which I believe actually she's rising as the morning star on the 23rd of this month, so that would be interesting. And it's like I really resonate with the archetype of Sedna and her descent into the depths of the ocean. I won't go into that, you can look that up, but I feel like a lot of us are experiencing this journey, and I think a lot of the astrology has been really about the dark feminine and aspects around the dark feminine, around dark moon Lilith, and around lots of squares with Pluto, and there's a lot going on. And I'm not an astrologer. If you were into astrology, you might want to look it up, because it does help to give some context to some of the energies we're experiencing right now. But I'm going to just surrender to what wants to come through for the highest good here, because my mind does not have any idea. But I'm going to bring through a transmission now to assist us all in the highest best way. So I invite you, if you'd like to receive this light language transmission, just come into your heart and ask, is this the best time for you to receive this? Is this for you or not? Use your discernment always. Tune into the truth of your heart right now, your body. Is this something that would assist you? And my intention always that this will assist you in the most optimal, beneficial way and serve the highest good of you and of all, and be a transmission of unconditional love. But you need to decide for you. And I always advise that you take time out to listen to this transmission, not do it while you're driving or anything else, just because it can be quite potent, and we're working with energy here. And so just have space for you to do this, and come back to it another time if necessary. Okay, let's get started. I can feel the light codes coming in now. So just get comfortable and let's see what wants to come through for us to assist us through this wild journey. Kira no, Kira no. So I've come straight to the sacral, and I'm just sort of tuning up here. Tika anoi shara nakasha rusheni kirikishini hat atoti shinira nakasha akrusha akata kurshi kirishede kasha rusheni kirishini hete kishinian toto kurshi kisha hasha akrusha. So I come straight into the sacral. I'm doing quite intricate codes around the sacral area with my left hand. Ikata rusheni kirasha rusheni kirikisha otto kurshi kishiniat anat aniat. Kira no, Kira no. So I've noticed this Kira no phrase that I repeat is very grounding. It really helps calibrate our systems and helps anchor in the light codes and keep us grounded. And it's been coming a lot, that stopped coming through for a while, and it's really coming through a lot again now. So I feel that our grounding, centering, anchoring is so important. And every transmission I'm doing at the moment is really doing this, really bringing the light codes really in, through, down, anchoring down. Ikanna sharado koshinira dashinira koshe atakeshinira sharushana akrusha education hit akrusha education hat akrusha education hit akrusha education hat akata ut. So coming through the forehead here. Shayana Kotoriana. Okotorshi etikisha Okotorshi etiketikatakasha atrusha akatakatashiniha trush akatorshi etikishe takatorshi etikisha tokotorshi etisha atrusha ekitisha trush etiketikatakataka atakatorshi ishe akatakatakatorshi enikasha atrusha etikisha atrusha etiketikasha trush etiketishe kotokorshi etiketikatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakatakat finding I'm arriving at here? I'm not sure what that point is. So we're coming into the third eye, and I'm doing this a lot as well in a lot of my transmissions at the moment. You know, my personal client ones and my own ones, a lot of clearing of the third eye. I feel like we're really clearing a lot from the third eye at the moment. And there's been a lot of blockages here, a lot of, me included. Ikatokotrushi etiketiketiketiketikasha. Kotokotrushi etiketiketiketikatikatikatikatikatikatikatikatikatikasha. Akotrushi etiketiketikasha. Trusha antakrasha. Akrusha 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 akasha. Akatrushi etiketiketikasha. Trustukotrushi etiketiketikasha. Tuktukotrushi etiketiketikathat. A lot going on here. So there's a lot going around the third eye here and forehead, and all the time I'm anchored in with the mudra into my, really into the sacral. Truana, 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 truana. Shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana. Kirano. Kirano. Shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana. Okay, this feels much more stable now. Really coming down to the heart, down to the sacral, and feeling really anchored into the earth. One shay, wakano, 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 wakano. Tukatakatakataka koshi etik shanakotrushi etik shanakotrushi etik sharosha. Akatakatrushi etik shinihat okosheniran nakashe. Akrusha nakasha nakasha nakasha. Akatokoshi etik shadrusha etik shadrusha etik shadrusha nakasha. Wakatakataka trusha, trusha, trusha. So I'm interested in doing a pyramid through the third eye. It at at ut it 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 at ut. Kirano, Kirano. Shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana. So I'm feeling an opening and a softening. Yana sheu, yana sheu, yana sheu, yana sheu. Yana sheu, yana sheu, yana sheu, yana sheu. Really coming into the heart. The yana sheu, I've really noticed, is like a heart harmonizer. It's always really when I'm deep in my heart, and it really brings like this heart transmission. I don't know if you can feel that, if that resonates with you. Shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana. Okonya shinira, to shirana, ato shirana kasha, atrush inirana kasha, atoko shinirasha. So I'm feeling a blue light frequency coming in here, blue ray. Atato da desha, o shirano to irashini ede shiniaha, ato de shinaro shinik shani de shiniaha, ito Ikrush edikisha, rush edikisha, rush edikisha, rush edikisha. Kitakrush edrush, adrush, 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 adrush. Ikatrush ishina, adrush edikisha, adrush edikisha. Ki ad ud, id 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 ad ud. So I'm really locked into the heart and sacral now. To ike nikata, ishini adrush, 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 adrush. To ike ishini adud, ishini rahasha. Akudrush edikisha, inyat adrush, kata 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 kishini rahat. Kirano, Kirano. Shayano, 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 shayano. Ika ano shini achino rush and ika ashina ato ishinira nakasha. Akurush inikashi in a hat ishinira hata. Akutukatishini rashano arti shinira tato shinira nata. Akurush iti ena kata urush inikrasha unoat ishiniaha. Ika ato kurush anira hat ishinira hat ishinira hat. Ikurush akrush akrush akrush. So really calibrating our central columns, our chakric system. Now I'm coming down to the sacral with my other hand and anchoring this down through the root. Kishana audo kishinirad orto kotrishinirana ato shinirana ato shirana atrushana atrusha atrusha. So now I'm doing pyramids through from the base of the heart and yeah, okay, so we're doing something around here up to the head, pyramid of light. Te atot o she e anot shinaro shinirana te ato radata o torshet atorsh etike shinaroshane erakeshi akrush etike shiniat ato shirana ato ikata tosh ekesharush etike sharush etike akrush etike akrush akutursh etike ikatokorsh etike akatakatakatokoto ishirasha arush etike akrush etike akrush akrash akrush akrush akrush. Shayanakotoriana, 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 Shayanakotoriana. So I'm feeling like a crystal pyramid here of light. Ikata o shana kroshene eteke shana oya neshe, oya neshe, oya neshe, ikato shene aha. Ikano ishe erana kasha orush iniranato. Ikat orishini erata shinirush anora shinirana atoye. Et adorsh enorat ishinarusha. Akutursh inirant onyana anishe. Anatursh anoish ena noye kishinana kashe. Ato kushinirana atoshina hanne. Eta orush ani etkishinirata kishina otoirahe. Ado ishanurushina anoy. E arash anoya. Irashanoya and alashanoya. Atrush inika at ishina urush anat ishi. Ika at urot dikisha norish inirat ushanarad. Atrush inigrat isha noish anigash enikatrush inigrat ashinat utush iniranashi. Atrush inigrahas ishihasha. Akrut inirahan or shiniranashi. Akrut niarana arona arana arona arana. Turo ikena atrush enira tutto e shinara takrush edike etikarsha atrush edike tekishinot eniranishi. Ikotrush enikrahat akush enikrasha. Akrut ikrasha otukrush eniada katrush enikadiketikeshe. Okay, I'm going right down through the root down into the earth now with this. Turo e darat ot eradat odat it adart ot adar it adarat ot odat it adat ot. What the Grashinagatrush at the Grashi Grasha. Dot it at ot 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 it at ot. This feels very strengthening. Really strengthening our pillar of light, like I was saying, really helping us ground in. And these pyramids, I was feeling some energy clearing as I was doing that, really creating this, wow, this sort of strengthening through our systems with these pyramids. It at ot it at it at ot it at it at ot 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 ikashina atokoshinira atotekeshinirasha atoshirasha ika at oreshine eroshinira oroshinirana ikrut ketekeshin at ot ishinianta akursh eti ednihata koshwa ikishinirasha akutokoshinirahate ikata koshanirahate akata kashwoniroshinikreshe etekeshiniat. Kiranu, Kiranu. Shayana Kotoriana, Shayana Kotoriana, Shayana Kotoriana. Ishano, Ishine, Ishano. Ikato Ishidikishena Hatoshi Egarasha. Akotri Shinirata, Otokre Shinirana, Otoko Shinirana. Ikrush akrush akrusha. Really centering in the heart. It's infinite love, wisdom, truth within, beyond all distortion. Center in this truth, beloved. Kiranu, Kiranu. Kian Shanoya Shanirasha, O Tikirana Kashirana Kasha, O Toriana Kasha, Notoriana Kasha, Nokotokoriana Kasha, Adushe, Akat Oto Shirana Kashirinahat. Ikat Urush and Yirat in Yeshe, Akutush in Yiratu Tokoshinirana Kasha, Akato Urush and Yigrashi Edikashinirata Kotokoshinirana, Akata Ushwat in a hut in a hut. I feel this is very strengthening. I keep hearing the word we're strengthening to fulfill our roles here. And there's a lot going on in the collective I'm hearing. So a lot of this is we're feeling this massive collective shift happening where the consciousness is rising. So there's a lot of, let's say, energetic debris flying around. That's a lot of us are feeling if we're sensitive. Anything else that wants to come through today? No, we are complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, my fingers are aching. I've really clamped into this mudra in my sacral. Thank you, teams. Thank you, higher self, my beautiful network of light. Thank you. I hope that really helped all of you. It was very strengthening, very clearing, very helping us stay in our pillar of light and be grounded. A lot around the third eye, clearing of the third eye. Quite a lot there. I can't even remember, to be honest. But it felt very clean and clear. That's what happens when I do my codes. I get so locked into very specific mudras that hold really anchor in the frequencies in certain spots. That's been happening quite a lot lately. I was walking around my local walk today, and I was doing light codes the whole time, and my fingers were locked into these very specific positions. I was walking like with these hand positions, thinking, "Oh, this is interesting." It always fascinates me. Oh yeah, and I want to say before I close this, a lot of people ask what entities or beings I'm channeling, and I don't see it like that. If a collective or a frequency or something comes in that's very clear, made known to me, I will say it. But I'm not really doing that. I don't feel I'm doing that primarily. Primarily, I have embodied aspects of my multidimensionality, my higher self, that are very cosmic. I've got a lot of very cosmic streams, you might say, as part of my soul stream. And I'm the human here, but my multidimensionality is vast and very cosmic. And so through my awakening process, I've basically embodied these various aspects that then come through as an expression of my higher consciousness. And additionally to that, I can then bring through other cosmic frequencies that are kind of like other layers and levels of that, that are really frequencies and transmissions. It's not like a language that can be translated. A lot of you ask what it means. It's not that, it's really codes. It's codes of frequencies. And a lot of people write to me and tell me, who can see, and tell me that they can actually see the mathematical equations and sort of symbols that these are creating. So it's sacred geometry and equations that are working energetically. It's very complex. I don't even understand it with my mind, but so many people write and tell me they can see it, which is fascinating to me. And a lot of you tell me how you feel it through your systems. And so it's not like language really isn't really helpful sometimes, because it makes us think we need to understand it, and that it's something that can have a direct translation into English, and it's not really like that. And not in my case, and I can only speak for myself. Maybe others that is the case. Everyone's light language is different. For me, you can hear there's lots of dialects, and if you look through all my videos, there's a development of different dialects as I go through. And at the moment, there's a lot of light codes that are coming through that you can hear now that I wasn't speaking even a month or two ago, because they're coming in to support they're the frequencies that need to come in to do the work I'm doing right now. and they sort of blend with some of my other aspects and all sort of come in and out as needed for this sort of, it's like a choir. So it's like the members of the choir, or the orchestra, you might say, even might be a better way of saying it. So I'm part of, like, I'm the conductor of the orchestra, and my orchestra is all aspects of my higher self, and then other frequencies that I can access through these other aspects. And yes, sometimes, you know, the Arcturian Council of Light might come in, or my ascended master might come in, or whatever, or frequency of color, like today, the frequency of this blue color, this was very cosmic blue stream that came in today, or the frequency of, it could be even another universe, you know, or another galaxy. And so it's very complex, but it's all like this divine orchestration that's just really to help us come back to the truth of we are, beyond distortion and fear, and help clear away that which has been blocking us on our paths, and just assist us in reharmonizing ourselves. So I hope that makes sense. So it's a lot of people ask me, so I thought I'd mention that. So I'm going to close now, but before I close, I just want to mention a beautiful friend and amazing light language healer who has been helping me on my path, and I just want to give her a mention, her channel, and mention her name's Mady, can't say it, Lady. Sorry, Mary Ladybird. Oh, I'm sorry. Can't believe I did a tongue twister on that one. Beautiful Mary Ladybird is a lovely, lovely, beautiful soul who has helped me through some really rocky patches, to be honest. And she has a YouTube channel as well. And so I'm just going to put her details below if you want to check her out and support her. I know that she's bringing through a lot of wisdom and a lot of healing codes, and she actually does channel a being. So this is a bit different from me. So she channels a collective called Astrid. I think they're like 14th dimension blue diamond frequency or something like that. But they are great, really loving, and have assisted me to have a higher perspective during times where I felt really vulnerable. And so if you want to check her out, I'm going to put her channel link below. And she's such a beautiful being as well. So I encourage you to connect with her if that feels resonant for you. And if you would like to check out what I do further, all my details are below as well. I have a lovely weekly meditation on Zoom, which is not really a meditation. It's like a gathering where we all ground and center in our hearts together. And I bring through a light language transmission for everyone. It's free and it's recorded if you can't make it live. And I'd love for you to join me. We have a really big group now, and you can really feel the collective love of our group. It's a beautiful space. And so I welcome you to join if that calls to you. But otherwise, I shall see you in the next video, which hopefully will be very soon. I'm sending you infinite light and love. I'm deeply appreciative of all of you and feel you, and I'm strengthened by you. I'm strengthened by knowing that we are this family of light, this network of light, and collective we are rising, we are evolving, we are expanding more into the truth of who we are, and emerging more in our truth. And this is really exciting and beautiful. And so thank you for being here with me. It's an honor to assist in this way by bringing through my transmissions for you. And equally, as I always say, you assist me too. So thank you. So I'm sending lots of love. Until next time, take care.